Hey Peak, who'd you say is your worst killer? Guys, my worst killer is easily Billy. Why do you struggle with Billy so much? Chat, I don't know. It just feels like every time I go for something, I'm so close again and again and again, but it just never connects. And then I finally get something to connect just once, but then I just start bumping again and again and again. I don't get how I can win almost 20 games in a row on mostly low tier killers with almost no perks and no add-ons. And then I play a game of Billy and it all just falls apart. Dude, Billy really holds me back during these streaks. Like, it just feels like I always have so much momentum. And then I run into that one problem, that one wrench in what we're doing. Hey Peak, do you think you'll ever take the time to learn Billy? I don't know. I really like to explore my weaknesses and I really like to get better at things I suck at. But it's just really hard to want to put a lot of time into something that's just gonna frustrate you. I mean, I find him fun, like he's a fun killer to play, but when I just miss everything by 1 inch, it's so de-incentivizing to want to try to put time into him. You know, I think that's kind of a funny thing about life, guys. You never know what someone actually struggles with because not everyone struggles with the same things. I mean, everyone's gonna have their struggles. Everyone's gonna have the things that just don't come easily to them. And I feel like I always want to explore my weaknesses. And I don't think I can really put it off anymore. Hey Pete, did you decide if you're gonna make the 100 games on Kaneki video or the 100 games on Billy video? I decided I'm gonna do the Billy video because I can actually make that one a lot better of a video. Because it's gonna be built off of pain and frustration, and I can actually accurately describe the feelings and the emotion in it. I have so much build-up just frustration and disappointment in myself and anger with this guy that I can actually demonstrate the journey. Hi, welcome back to Peak Fights His Demons for content, which in this scenario, it's about a murderous guy with a chainsaw that I'm playing as, not even against. I made a wrong turn in life somewhere. So before we actually hop into the narration, gameplay, documentary, video, whatever this is, we've got to go over some extra rules and guidelines and important things so that way you have the full context of what we're doing. So the first thing, 100 games of Billy, not 99, not 101, 100. The second thing, no generator slowdown, because I want to actually force myself to get good enough with Billy to win games without gen slowdown, even though I never run gen slowdown anyway, because I like to force myself to get good enough at the game to not rely on slowdown. So I guess we're just reapplying what I already do. The third thing, I know Billy's best add-on set is engravings and then purple boot. I didn't run engravings for the first half of this because if you don't know what engravings does, it basically makes you faster in your chainsaw sprint, but it actually makes your charge time longer. And I didn't want to start off messing up my muscle memory because if I started off with engravings, I would only be used to engravings, which means if I ever went without engravings, I'd have an issue. I did start using it about halfway through, but I wanted to build up the initial muscle memory without actually screwing everything up. So the next thing throughout the video, if you look in the bottom left, you'll see what game we're on, my kill counter, and my win-loss. And later on, there will be another counter on the screen, which I can't believe it was on the screen, but my chat convinced me, which I don't know why I let them do that, but here we are. And then the last thing, 2Ks count as a loss. A 3K and up is a win. I know a 2K is a tie, but I'm not gonna go win-loss tie. If I lost the game and it would lose me a streak, it's a loss. So without further ado, let's hop into game one and see my starting point, which I'm sure it'll go all right. Everybody pray for a good map. This is my warm-up game on my worst killer. It's the first game of this series. No indoor, no bad ham, nothing. 12 times, 10,000 bumps, Larry's. Why do I even read this box on my screen? Everyone's like, yeah, you're just gonna bump infinite times. Oh, I hope you get Larry's, by the way, bro. I don't wanna play anymore. I don't wanna be here anymore. I don't fucking like it. I was trying to, yeah. Wave at me for a chase, Renato. Oh yeah, DBD is in full goddamn swing right now. Hold on, wait. Until I hit this. And then I'm gonna look really awesome. This is gonna be such a long series. This is gonna be so long, bro. Why am I so ass with Billy, bro? Yeah! First try. Okay, so yeah, not the best start. To be fair, give me credit. It's my warm-up game on my worst killer on RPD. It was never gonna go well. Give me the pallet at least. I'm gonna tilt so fucking hard. But you know what? Not wrong though. Well, yikes. Okay, never mind. I didn't think it was gonna go that bad. But yet again, to be fair to my credit, look at me giving myself credit. It's my starting point. We knew it was gonna go horrible, but it's about learning. It's about, you know, learning from my mistakes here, applying the knowledge, and then eventually figuring it out and doing better later. Let's see if I can figure something out in game one. I think I know what I'm doing wrong right here. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Oh wait, I understand it now. That's what it is. I understand it now. See, that's what we need. I learned something game one. So what was happening is I was starting my curve way too early, which led to two scenarios. Scenario one, I would actually undercurve and hit the back wall. Scenario two, I would just bump on the desk in front of me because I started the curve too early. So even though game one was incredibly ugly, I did learn something, so game one is not a total waste, but let's see how it ended. Let's see just how I finish off the first game of the series. Whoa, hey. Hey guys. Just down them. Hold on, I might get a 2K out of this, which is still a loss because 2K is a tie, which means it's an L. But like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Please don't go pick Michaela. If you pick Michaela, it's a big issue for me. Stop trying to pick Michaela up. Hey, do you mind? God damn it. We're gonna go melee mode. We're gonna go melee mode. The Astro, yeah, why was that like 10 minutes delayed? Yo, 4K? No way. Yo, absolute most clown 4K of my life. Absolute tomfoolery 4K. Easy 4K. Was never concerned. The game was always in my hands. So we'll very quickly stop by game two because there's only one important thing here. I can't believe it's actually important, but yeah, there's something here we need to look at.
How many bits to get a bump counter at the bottom right? We can add them at the end of games.
We'll add a bump counter if someone goes back and accurately counts them up. Get to 100 bumps, you have to give me VIP for being loyal. But we're 2 games in and I have 32 bumps. We're obviously gonna get to 100. Shut up. So this moment right here is actually pivotal because I had to realize to not let the bump counter get in my head, because if it gets in my head, I'm not going to improve as much as I want. If I'm not bumping, it means I'm not trying new things. If I'm not trying new things, I'm not improving. I wouldn't be figuring out what I can and can't hit. I wouldn't be figuring out what I do and don't collide with, which means we're not going to be learning. So miraculously, I actually started this off 4-0 with 16 of 16 kills. All 4 games were kind of the same story. It was just incredibly sloppy. I would somehow find a way to win in the end. It was just like really ugly. But game 5 was actually a little bit different. This is where you could start to see a little bit of like consistency of understanding building up. All right, chat. Well, it's been 10 minutes since our last game because of Kaneki queue times. Every time I'm trying to get in a rhythm, I just actually can't because I haven't played the game in like 10 minutes. Oh. All right, chat, I figured it out. That's not a bump, that's a stun. That's not a bump, that's a stun. That's not a bump, that's a stun, chat. Not a bump, that's a stun. Yo, let's go. What the fuck? Oh. Yo, chat, honestly, this might be my cleanest Billy game.
What's up, fucker?
Yo, chat, this is still an insanely clean Billy game. I should have had that. I should have had that. Oh, I'm gonna fake this and then charge right at the window. No. I like the idea though. I like the idea. I like the idea. I think I was cooking there. I think I was cooking. In fact, I'm not gonna bump on Godrock here. I'm actually gonna outplay Godrock. Overall, very clean game considering the circumstances. I started off 6-0 and I was starting to understand a little bit. But then games 7 and 8 is where it got a little shaky. These were the type of games where you just can't get anything going. It was never in my hands. I was also on Billy, which meant I didn't have the skill to try to create something when I was behind. Now, the reason these games are being mentioned is not because they were my first 2 losses. I mean, it's kind of part of it. These games are going to be insanely important later. Another pivotal thing here is, you know, my first 2 bad games were back to back, so cannot get tilted. You have to just keep a positive mental and just bring it back a bit, which I eventually did do and started getting some momentum again. How are there 2 people on 12 MS right now? You fuckers living in the server? Holy shit. There's 2 people living inside of the server itself. What is this shit? No, he's gonna get that. Oh, chat, that was so, that was so smart. What? I don't wanna get CJ'd. I don't wanna get CJ'd. I don't wanna get CJ'd. This is gonna be a hard one to curve. Good.
Day party. Peak sponge solid.
So I did a good job at avoiding the tilt, which can really easily happen in this game. I also hit some decent curves, was playing a bit better with Billy. Game 11 really started testing my limits. I mean, these builds are nuts, and Nia obviously has some ego issues, but I got a 2K, which is nice, but it's still a loss. But I mean, it's better than getting 4-outed. I would show this game, but it was insanely boring. I mean, it was 4 flashlights, and if I downed somebody, there were 3 other people with flashlights hovering. They then would revive their teammate with "We're gonna live forever." I would eventually down somebody again, and then it was just rinse and repeat. So I spent the whole game standing over a dead body on the ground, or I guess a dying, because they're not dead yet. Either way, it just like wasn't a fun game. But that's the beauty of Dead by Daylight. You're gonna have your good games, you're gonna have your bad games, you're gonna have your annoying games, and you're also gonna have some just really funny, take your mind off a thing games. So since we just had some pretty negative moments, let's look at game 13. I didn't play like insanely well in game 13. Game 13 is honestly just really funny. Do you even curve this side right here? Oh shit, she fucked up. And I still don't make, oh, the bump economy is looking so bad. Oh my God, I just threw, and she's got a freed window. Bump economy is looking really bad right there, chat, not gonna lie. Man, I'm dead. What were you thinking, bro? Like, I can't even like begin to conceive the idea there. Usually I can like kind of figure out what's going on. What was that point? I don't know. I've heard of sending it, but I've never heard of that type of send. Oh my God. I want him. No, he's got a toolbox and I already hooked him once. That's such a better chase. Oh fuck, I gotta outplay this God Rock. What the? He gets away with that because he just does something incredibly stupid? There's no way. Okay. What kind of, okay, hold on. That was really good curve. Hey, really good S-curve read. What is going on in this game? That's not good for the bump economy. Shit, I was trying to make it around that. Bro, I'm just greeting right now. That's not good for the bump economy. Chat, the bump economy is looking really fucking tough right now. What are we doing? I've heard of Lithe Brain, but I have, okay. These Rebeccas, this game, are, whoa. Kaneki, it's not Kaneki, it's Kaneki, right? Yeah, W, and then the last person is behind this car. And the last person, yeah, Kaneki's actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I've been robbed. I'm about to get OD, you're dead. You're dead. That was a good crouch tech. Gotta put my hand in the air to that one. Good crouch tech. Okay, what the fuck am I, how am I not hitting this? I'll give it to you. You're playing, throw it? Okay, you get greedy. Bro, she's actually crouching perfectly. I'll give it to her. There it is. She's playing that so well. Chat, so isn't that the person who vaulted into me earlier too, and now she just learned how to crouch tech? Insanity. She figured it out. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Never mind. I take back everything good I said about you. You did one of the dumbest vaults I've ever seen in my life earlier this game. You really brought it back with some great crouch checking and some great going wide. I'll give it to you. And then you BM out in the open because I missed a curve on you by flashing your flashlight in the air, which causes you to lose distance. So, yeah, that game was just a complete mess, but you know, we had to get back on a positive vibe. I played 2 more games after that game, and the last game was a loss. It was another one of those games where I couldn't get anything going, which yet again, those games are gonna be really important in like, what, 2 minutes? Something like that. So after day 1, I was 11-4 with 46 of 60 kills and 113 bumps. Since according to my chat, that matters. Now let's talk about what I learned. I knew DBD collision was a mess. Playing 15 games of Billy in a row didn't teach me that, it just reinforced my idea. I also learned that one of the most important parts of Billy is getting that muscle memory to 99 your saw as best as possible so you can actually time your curve as best as possible. Also, another thing, sending your curve too early is gonna kind of cause you to miss because then the survivor just runs. You really need to spend those few extra seconds kind of wiggling back and forth, faking one direction, going the other to essentially freeze the survivor because they lose their momentum, then they can't make it around the object, you hit the curve. Also, playing very patiently on vaulting 50/50s with pallets and windows typically benefits you. Now for the most important thing that I learned, and I honestly, like fully believe that this right here is the coolest and most important part of the video. And it's not even like mostly pertaining to Billy. So playing 15 games of Billy in a row, which I've never played more than like 2 or 3 in a row, revealed a mistake. Not on Billy, but a mistake that I make in Dead by Daylight overall sometimes. So now this is gonna be a very important life lesson, not just for me, but for you guys. Not just in Dead by Daylight, not just in video games, but in life. Explore your weaknesses. They will teach you more than your strengths ever will. So if you recall, I had a few games earlier where I just couldn't get anything going. Like I never could even get a slight grip on the game, which happens in this game sometimes, but it happened like 4 times in 15 games, which that's a little odd. Well, as I was going to sleep, I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, something's not right. All of those games had a pattern. All of those games felt the exact same, which in Dead by Daylight, that's really weird. You can play 2 games back to back on the same map as the same killer against the same team, and they're gonna be different. They shouldn't feel the exact same. There's gonna be variations where you can actually separate the 2 games. So I was honestly going nuts. Like I was laying in my bed over there trying to fall asleep that night, and I'm like there's a pattern. There's a pattern. I don't know what the pattern is. There's a pattern. Like something is weird. Sure, I got slammed and could never get any pressure. Sure, they were all against 4-man Swifts with really strong builds. Sure, I was new to Billy with no slowdown, so the games are gonna start off really rough, but they still should have felt somewhat different. After about 10 minutes of mental torment of sitting in my bed trying to fall asleep, unable to fall asleep because I can't connect the pattern, I remembered something. I had a game where I was playing as Bubba about 2 months ago on Cole Tower, and that game felt the exact same. And then I was like, okay, no. We need to play all of those games in my head, and then something's gonna like just stand out to me. Then I realized the pattern, and this is only something that will come out on a killer that I'm not comfortable with against good teams. Like it has to be both variables. If I'm on a killer I'm not comfortable with, but the team's not that great, this doesn't come out. If I'm going against a good team on a killer I'm comfortable with, this bad habit doesn't come out. In this situation where both variables are there, I make one large mistake, and that is resource management. So here's the thing. When I'm going against good teams on a killer that I'm uncomfortable with, I try to aggressively outplay everything. Like I don't spend time chipping away at resources. And the connection there is, since I'm not comfortable on that killer against a good team, I feel like I need to get the down now to actually get a grip on the game, which isn't entirely wrong. But in saying that, I never spend the time to eliminate resources to create dead zones to then get downs later. It's basically a desperation thing of I can't waste time getting rid of resources now, even though it'll benefit me later. On killers I'm comfortable with, I'm completely fine with that. If I'm on Oni or Blight, I'm like, yeah, I can spend 2 minutes getting rid of pallets. I don't really care. I trust myself on these killers. But when a really good team collides with a killer that I'm not comfortable with, it then kind of flips how I control the map resource-wise. I have trouble getting it down because they're not bad players and I'm bad on that killer. And then I never eliminate resources, which means I can't get the down because I give them all the resources still, which means I still don't get downs, which means I get 4-outed and I never had a chance, which is an issue. And I never would have realized this if I didn't put myself in a position of continuous uncomfortability, because it took a few big situations of being uncomfortable in a small time period for me to be like, no, wait. There's something else here rather than just me on Billy. So overall, I learned a lot from day one about Billy, and I also learned a good thing about myself, which I can carry into the future and make sure I try not to make the same mistakes again. So now we're on to day 2. I actually started off really well. I won 5 of my first 6 games. My only loss was a 2K, which was a guaranteed 3K. But I was stuck at 1,000 ping for 2 minutes. So they did the last gen and left, which, you know, yeah, honestly, that shouldn't have happened. But either way, let's check out some things from day 2 so we can see how I am on a fresh day. Keyshawn shows up like once every 2 months, once a month, and thinks he can make demands. Oh, shit. Oh, chat, that was close. Chat, that was close. Chat, that was close. Bro, see, this thing, I was like, you need OD sometimes. You actually need overdrive. Please no map off raid. Dude, this is something I learned yesterday. I need to actually just walk some pallets down. I know all 3 of them are on this side of the map too. I'm gonna kick this gen. BL. Ooh. 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 All right, slug to end the game now. All we gotta do is get Yui. Is she still here? Please tell me she didn't go up top. She went up top. Fuck, that actually throws a wrench in my plan. Dramaturgy. I like this. Yeah, W. Where's Sable? No, where's Sable? Yeah, come here. I'm just gonna pray for no unbreakable. Go for Sable. All right, chat. GG. No, it's okay. As long as there's no UB, we win. No, that's fine. I hope the RPD offer was fun, guys. I thought it was very fun. Thank you. Thank you guys for it. On the dramaturgy jig, she tried to hold me with drama. Did not work so well for her. No, we're gonna... She's still on this? She just healed. What the fuck? She just popped a syringe. Alright, GG. Yeah, they do all spawn bottom. Which is like not good and also not bad. It kind of depends if I can snowball this really quick. Thanks, bro. Alright, insanely good start. Yeah, thanks, Michaela. If I can find someone over here next to this hook, like if I could probably make basement. I'm not gonna try basement. Nowhere to, ooh, someone's right here. Jane's right here too. If I can get her down right next to this hook, it's just GG. And she goes in. Okay, cool. W Michaela. Yeah, W Michaela off of rip. Let's go. She's giving up on hook. You can't be alive, TTV. No, she should have been dead on that hook. There's no way you're alive, TTV, right now, giving up on hook, right? There's 0 shot. I full chat, there's no way. If she's alive, TTV giving up on hook, that's insane. In a Q 5-minute game, classic, true, and real. Mind games. That one actually works pretty well with Billy too, because you can actually just, if you do it right, you can just back rub the shit out of him on the mind game. You like my bamboozle tech? Bamboozle tech's kind of a W, right, Michaela? Ooh, she just sent it. It actually worked because she just sends. W send Michaela. That was actually a good send, I'm not gonna lie. Michaela's live? There's no way, bro. So you're live trying to give up on first hook against a Billy because you got insta-sniped? Obviously don't say anything in her chat, but that is fucking insane. You get sniped off the start against a Billy and try to give up on hook? You're gonna try to take a hit against the Billy? Like, I don't, okay. I don't know if you thought that one through. Reporting you? There's no way, right? Oh, you're actually memeing saying she's reporting me, right? There's actually no way. You're 100% trolling. What? Check Discord. All right, I got you. After this, I got you after this. Reporting for sniping? No way. She reported. She reported me for stream sniping because I Billy sniped her with lethal pursuer. There's no way. There's no way. Did she not check my perks? I'm getting reported for stream sniping because I'm running a lethal fucking pursuer. I got an idea. Check my perks and don't play one side of the game, because if you only play one side of the game, you're not going to understand shit like this. Like, I mean, like maybe you, this is what happens when you only play one side of the game. If you played killer, you would know lethal pursuer exists. Like, this is why it's important to play both sides of the game, chat. So when stuff like this happens, you don't accuse someone of stream sniping. You're like, oh, maybe they have lethal pursuer. Two things real quick. One, I blurred her name because even though she's accusing me and actually reported me of cheating, I do not want to bring her negative attention because that's just a really shitty thing to do. But the reason I'm putting it in the video is it's pretty funny and I also played pretty well this game. The second thing, I will hold my hand up and formally admit that I was wrong. I actually checked her stream VOD out of curiosity to see what she was saying about me, and she was playing killer for the first 2 hours of her stream, which makes things weirder. I assumed she only played survivor because, I mean, if you play any killer, but even if you don't play killer and play survivor, you kind of know what lethal pursuer is, I'd assume. But anyway, you know, whatever, just funny game, not bringing much attention to it. Day 2, you can see that I was improving and getting like a lot more comfortable. I'm timing my curves better so I don't undercurve or overcurve or bump as often, which is great. I was starting to take things wider so I could actually cut corners better to get a hit. I was overall starting to develop that little bit of consistency and learning, which is good. Now, before we move on, I want to show you guys a little something from game 21. It's not important. It's not important to the challenge at all, but it is really weird, and I'm a nerd for saying this. Like, I just thought it was really cool. Why? What the? Chat, I have never had, look at these hooks. I've never had this hook spawn. This hook is always here, basically. This might be the closest to hooks rather than basement in the game. Indoors. Indoors. Oh my God. That was one of my better curves. Like, that was like angle-wise. Hook spawn by chances. What the fuck is that? Look at this! What the what are the hook spawns on this map right now? What? What are these hook spawns? Is there another one around here? What the fuck is this? Did you guys take the hooks from other maps and put them over here? Bro, there's a third one here. Is there a fourth one? Just like, if there's a fourth one over here, oh my God, that'd have been insane. Like I said, not important at all. Kind of just weird. I mean, I've never seen those hook spawns. So now we're gonna look at games 22, 23, and 24. We're not gonna look at these because I played well. We're gonna look at these because I lost all 3 of these games. We've been focusing on my improvements, but progression is not linear. You also need to focus on when you're not doing so well. Another thing I want to mention, it's also not important, but I'm mad enough that it needs to go in the video. I was so happy when they made sack wards a brown rarity item, or as I call them, the claw. Well, I went 65 levels without getting a sack ward. They're a brown rarity. 65, that's over a prestige. So honestly, I was getting map offering just about every game, which when you're on Billy, the map really matters. So that's part of the reason things kind of went downhill. Like, if you keep getting sent to indoor maps with Boone Shadow Step on Billy, you're gonna get frustrated, but I also just lost these 3 games in a row because, yet again, progression is not linear. You're gonna have your down patches. Anyway, let's look at a nice period of my lowlights where I drop 3 games in a row. There's a hook here. Can I curve this with this hook in the way? Oh my God, she just gave me the better side. You're so troll, thank you. I fucked up, I'm even more troll. Wow, I out-trolled Fang. Fang actually giga-trolled this, and I out-trolled her. You know what? While I'm about to get overdrive, let's hang out here. Oh, dude, I mistimed it. She's going wide every time. She has not like adjusted at all. Bro, what am I doing?
Wow.
Fuck. No, they popped that. No. Yeah, thank you, Nolan. Yeah. They're on 1 gen. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? I need to find his scratch marks. Found him. Bang? I can greet a 2K. Hold on, fuck it. He doesn't have UB. He doesn't have Unbreakable. No, trust me. My dad is behavior. He doesn't have UB. 39. W bump gaming. He has Unbreakable. I'm back grabbing the ad. Is she still here? Oh my god, they're on 2 gens. This map, #1 bullshit guy. Please just drop into me. Thank you. Please basement be in here and I can play it. And basement's not even here. Not good. Get the fuck. They're all right here. All right, fine. I can't drop. Okay, fine. The only way this is playable here is if they're dumb, and they're not dumb. So she's fucking Sabo. I need to just drop this and shit. Like, I'm gonna go over here now. You're done? Yeah, I just can't. And this is like the 3rd game in a row. It's super late. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bench. Dude, that was so close. Auda has a Dren. W. That's great. I'm gonna get another 2K, aren't I? Come on, give me my 2K. I'm only gonna get a 2K. That's 3 rough games in a row. I don't know why. It randomly has gotten really just... Wait, I slid off of that earlier and now I collide? Wait. Dude, I could have had the 3. Like I said again, progression is not linear. It was 3 good teams with very good builds, and I was playing slow and inefficient. I'm not gonna win those games. Well, I was now 16-8, which is not where I wanted to be, but considering it's my worst killer, I kind of half expected to be around here. Now, I actually did start to pick it up here. I finished the last 13 games of this day, 11-2, which, yeah, that's pretty good considering how it was going. Now let's look at some clips and some games from this last section of day 2, because things started going a little better after dropping 3 games straight. She also has a hood, not a hat. She also has a hood, not a hat. Ooh. I let them get the pull for free, but I got to really, we're curving. Oh my god. Good start. Good start. And of course, yeah. Dude. What? Ow. I got fucking scammed. I'm gonna get scammed off of that. I got actually so robbed. I got robbed and then I actually just did something really good. See, chat? This is how I play. I just get robbed or I mess something up and then we just go absolute gamer mode. We just go absolute, oh fuck, I messed up. Okay, never mind, no more gamer mode for me. Are you really vaulting in the lot? She's teabagging for a chase. Nia, shut your clown ass up. You locker hopping for a chase, teabagging for a chase. Shut up, Nia. Nia, from the bottom of my heart, from the very, very, very deepest, darkest part of me, why would you not pull that hook? I fucked up. Wait, what am I doing? I fucked up. Why did you not pull that hook? She's gonna stage 2 because of that.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
What are you waving at? You're an idiot. Oh, you got lucky there. You're being a dumbass. What are you waving at? These guys are stupid. Yep, they died on that hook. There's no way you're trying to antagonize for a chase while actually tossing the game. Greet it. Yeah, see, we need more of that. Oh yeah, you're here. Oh yeah, I'm getting so much fucking better with Billy. We're only a third of the way through and I'm just, the consistency, the confidence, it's just there. It's just clicking. I don't think he can do anything. Wait, right, I need to go find... Okay, bro. I want to go find Trevor, because then he's Death Hook. But the problem is, I have so much pressure on this side of the map now. You slippery little... It's like slid under me. Okay, bro. I'll let you get your glyph, but you ain't living past that shit. Hell no. Hell no. Where's the other slug? There. Hell no. Okay, now I just slug and go get Zarina, and then they can just forfeit. I just let them forfeit. Yo, W forfeit gaming, guys. Did you get your FF? Come here. No. Just abandon. Because then we can just, like, I don't have to hook you guys. Because hooking you guys takes so long. W gaming DH. You want to throw this one too? The streaming schedule? It's usually like Thursday, Friday, Sunday. So my day 2 stats were 16 wins and 6 losses, 72 out of 88 kills, and 88 bumps. Day 2 definitely had its rough spots, but overall was miles better than day 1. I was starting to hit curves more consistently. I was starting to time them better. I was also like slugging somebody in anticipation of getting a down when someone else was nearby, which is a new thing for me on Billy. I was starting to win games with Billy instead of winning games while also just happening to be playing Billy, if that makes sense. When I made this type of video a few months back with Blight, just when I thought things were going better, they took a giant down curve. If you guys remember the Dark Ages, well, just like last time, day 3 was the beginning of something. Was it the Dark Ages too? No, I can happily say no. Well, if it's not the Dark Ages, what is it? Let's look at day 3, which I think I worded this best when I said I have ascended today. Today is gonna be in the video. It's gonna be called The Ascension. Oh wait, this might be bad. I just love sack warding the map offerings, but like there's so many other maps that are gonna be. It depends what Autohaven map, I guess, because like half of the Autohaven maps are chill and the other half are sad. It kind of depends. Chad, if I get an indoor map now, I'm gonna be like big sad. And a claw. Let's see if the claw got me, like in a good way or a bad way. Yo, claw, you got me, right, homie? Now you get Gideon. Mods, I would like somebody, I don't care which mod it is, to go to Purple's name, click on it, and time him out for a couple minutes. Oh my God, I just lagged. I would like, I don't give a fuck which mod it is. One of you guys, go time him out and let him think about his life for a second. Oh my God, dude, actually, I'm not gonna make that now. No, I could have made that if I had like better charge time or something. Ooh. Oh my. Oh. 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 Hey, Renato. Oh, Chad. Devious stank, and now he's dead. Good. Is this even curvable? The bump? Take back the bump, K, right? Take back the bump. Take it back. Take it fucking back. Take it back. Take it back. I just want the game to end, so just end it. Just drop that. Ow. Can we collectively as a Dead by Daylight community calm down today? All right, you know, like let's just hold on. Yeah, I'm glad I have some sack wards. Can we just, the claw's helping me. Can we just like calm? Relax. Let's have a fun time. Fuck. Okay. He's been feeling kind of confident lately. Moving on. No, she has OTR, but oh, she has DS then. Don't hit the pallet. Thank you. She goes into main. Ooh, that'd been nice. Oh, that'd have been snazzy, chat. That'd have been fucking snazzy. That was snazzier. What am I on about? S-curve in that? You were fine, and then you dead zone yourself. And I don't really understand the move there. Okay, bro. Yo, chat. It's clicking. Redeem no perks. Or, I don't think you can redeem that for this. Wait, hold on. Is he allowed to redeem no perks, no add-ons? I guess so. Thank you, person. Wow, you know, this is something I didn't think about. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. I was just sitting there vaulting 8 times for a chase. Like a gamer, what the fuck are we doing? Don't go for the window. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So I would chainsaw Billy for funny moments. Thank you, Dragon, for redeeming killer and build. Okay, so now in the middle of this, we're gonna start using meme builds. Perkless add on this game, and we just won. I haven't lost yet today, but now I gotta run a meme build next game. 4K3, 4K3. Yeah, he has off the record, dude. I got stealth value, but he's OTR.
Last night I dreamed I was a bottle of ketchup, and you were
That also, okay, no, that works. No, that you know what, that works. And then I hook him, and then we just start coasting. I'm getting some value off of this now. Kind of like really need him out of the game. Okay, what is, okay, bro. Well, you're OTR, right? Oh. Okay. I can just end the game now. Please no UB on that young gen, please. Please no UB on that. Okay, forfeit, end it, run it, bye guys. Oh, hell no, I don't want to chase this filler. Am I gonna try to chase it real quick? Hell yeah. Thank you for the bits. I have ascended. You don't make that. I guess I can't actually stop this in time. Wait, can I? Ooh. Nice! Nice ass curve. I'm gonna make you mend at least. A nice, actually? I wonder if she's DS, chat. Chat, raise your hand if you think Nia might be a decisive strike. I think Nia might be DS. A sneaking suspicion would happen to tell me. You started healing, you realize. You realize you just lost your DS, right? The holding W train is working. Never. Not anymore. I think I'm gonna try to get down him too, because I think I can get this down. Nice. Nice. See? Nice. W. Why did I quad fresh hook this whole lobby? 257. Yeah. Quit your yapping. Eh? Chat? Huh. That was nice. Have you curved? Thank you. No, I could have hit that 180. Brief interruption. In case you were wondering what I just did, let me give you a quick explanation. So I saw this on a random streamer stream one time, and I instantly understood what they tried to do, and I was like, yo, that shit was sick. I never went for it, and randomly was just like, piss on it, I'm playing well, let's just go for it. So we're just gonna call this a 180. I don't know if there's an actual official name for it. So here's the concept. You act like you're gonna curve this way when you're chasing the survivor this way. I'm assuming editing me is doing something in Microsoft Paint right now. Just when you act like you're gonna curve this way, you flick your camera and start your curve when you're facing the other way, and then you do a full 180 to the other side of the pallet, which if they drop the pallet, you kill them. Well, usually you'll kill them. I instead pallet sucked right through Sable and got robbed, which didn't feel great. But I mean, considering this is a really hard thing to do, this might be the most mechanical thing you can do on Billy, and I randomly was just like, ah, piss on it, I'm going for it. I mean, I had it, kinda. I mean, I could have bumped a wall. I didn't bump a wall. Okay, now that you guys got that explanation, back to the video. I don't know if this is a good spot to try this. Oh, yeah, I don't think I can try it on. This is not a good spot to do this. This is too weird of a loop. That was nice though. Ooh. Yeah. Runner want to have styptics and syringes? That'd be a decent one to run. Woo! That'd be a decent one to run. Cool. Glad we got that out of the way. How do you 180 this? That was perfect. If she would have sent it, that would have hit. That was fucking perfect. I was trying to put the engravings, I might make that. Bro, chat, that 180, that would have been a 180. That'd have been a fucking W on that too. Ooh. I need you to throw that pallet. Thanks, bro. Don't throw that, don't throw that. Thanks, man. I want an opportunity to outplay. Nice. That was the lithiest brain of lithe brain. What the fuck are you doing? Kalita, just because you have lithe doesn't mean it needs to be used in that moment. So, yeah. Day 3 was a huge step in the right direction. I went 18-2 with 69 out of 80 kills and 107 bumps. The bumps were actually higher because once I got robbed of that 180, I started going for a lot of really dumb, cool things this day, which I mean, at least I was confident enough to start trying things like this. Well, I also want to talk about the losses. I was this close to going 20-0. My first loss was this game, which, I mean, yeah, like, yikes. So as you can see, I got 4 outed, and you're gonna be like, hey, how'd you almost win this game if you got 4 outed? Did it? Fair point. At this point, I already won like 6 or 7 games in a row. So I had a guaranteed 2K. I had 2 people slugged on the ground in the end game that were both death hook. I left them on the ground so I could try to greed for a 3K by pulling their friends back into the map. Yeah, well, reassurance and then a poorly timed deliverance kind of threw a wrench in that entire plan, and I lost. The other loss was a 2K on Midwich. It was my first time playing on Midwich's Billy. I just had a lot of trouble navigating the map. Yet again, inches away from a 3K. So another great thing on this day is I went against about 4 or 5 teams that either brought a map offering and insane builds or just brought insane builds. On day 1, I lost all of those games. On day 3, I only lost 1 and won like 4 or 5, however many there were. Now this was supposed to be the main cool montage day where I did some fun editing and came up with a montage style. You know, this was supposed to be the day things happened. Because I mean, this day was almost nothing but wins, sick curves, fast games, confidence, ascending, as I said. Another huge thing is the next day the Blood Moon event came out. I wanted to play normal queues to not mess with the results of the challenge, but the normal queues were really, really, really bad. So I had to play the event, which I mean, I wanted to play the event, but I didn't want to mess up the results because the new generators are kind of cracked. I actually tested the event for a few games on Survivor the morning it came out because I wanted to see the gens from the Survivor POV, and once I did a couple blood gens, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have no slowdown and I'm gonna have to deal with these insane gen speeds already, which if you're like me and don't run much gen slowdown to begin with, if you don't get downs insanely fast, the gens are gonna fly by your face. And now with the blood gens, they're gonna fly by my face even faster. So day 3 was gonna be the day where I was borderline unstoppable and we made a cool montage. Well, day 4 was somehow a step above the ascension? So yeah, day 4 was a pretty good day for me. I went 21-2 with my 2 losses yet again being so close to wins. One of them was a game on Hawkins where if I make one less mistake, it's a 3K, instead I get a 2K. The other game was on Area Crows where I was kind of just zoned out and I 8-staged the lobby, which if you don't know what 8-staging is, I don't know if there's an official name for it. I've always just called it 8-staging. It's where you get everybody to death hook before you get a kill, which in the grand scheme of DBD is just not a good way to win a game. I was kind of just vibing, zoning out. I was kind of doing that thing where instead of playing a smart macro DBD game, I was just like, see survivor, chase survivor. Oh, that survivor just got off hook like a minute ago. Let him go. Oh, hey, there's someone I haven't hooked yet. You know, like kind of a dumb way to play, but you're just vibing. But oh well, I mean, I lost. Well, I got a 2K. I got 2 2Ks. My only losses were 2Ks this day. Combining day 3 and 4, I went 39-4 with 3 of those losses being 2Ks that were inches away from 3Ks and 1 game that was a guaranteed 2K until I greeted for a 3. I also finished day 4 on a 17 win streak without really meaning to. I was kind of just vibing and I was winning a lot of games at 4 or 5 gens, so it just kind of transpired. Like I didn't want to go on a win streak. I mean, obviously I'll accept it, but I wasn't playing this challenge to go on a win streak because if you play for a win streak, you're going to play different than you would to get good at that killer. If I focus on only winning games, I'm going to kind of play a little standoffish with Billy. I'm also going to play for more of a macro pressure style, which means I'm not going to be focusing mechanically on Billy, which means the main goal is not being achieved. So I won my first game of the next stream to extend this to an 18-game win streak, and then I lost the next game. I actually lost this in the dumbest way possible. It's really funny, I'm not gonna lie. Considering I didn't even care about a win streak, I wasn't like mad when this happened. It's just, holy shit, like, just, you guys can watch it. And I don't think I've ever seen somebody lose a game in such a stupid way. Interesting, I can do something here. Vault it. Vault it. Yeah. Push it down on you. Multiple OTRs and DSs. Woo, your DS is gone now, buddy. Jesus. Got an OTR DS game. Uh-oh. Fuck. No, boil over. I think she might struggle out because I had to drop with boil over. Oh my god, am I gonna lose because of DS boil over? Please. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, buddy. I know you got. No, I got it this time. I was gonna make sure I don't, like, go down the stairs. No, does that count as a drop? I'm gonna cry if that does. Come on. Don't fucking boil over. I might lose because of that boil over. Yes, I did, in fact, basically solely lose this game because of DS when she was already healed up, and then boil over. She was death hook. Getting her out instead of getting DS'd would have won me the game, but I spent like a minute and a half just trying to kill this Sable. Not even her like just looping me, just like picking her up, getting DS'd, picking her up, getting boil overed. So after that, I actually finished out the day 14-4, which is not great. I mean, part of it was just some really good teams with toolboxes, with event gens, so they just kind of blew the gens past my face. Part of it was a Swift with an actual like top tier NA comp player on fucking Larry's. I was actually really excited to give this game a good shot because it was like a comp Swift, and I was like, hey, this is gonna be kind of fun. And then I loaded in and saw Larry's, and part of me died when I saw that we were on the Memorial Institute of the Larry's variety. I only got like 1 kill this game, like 5 or 6 hook stages. It was never in my grasp. I mean, that was my first game on Larry's as Billy, and I knew that there were a lot of windows, but since it was my first game of Billy on Larry's, I didn't know how to play it at all. And another part of why the day didn't end so well record-wise is because once I lost the streak, I was more relieved because I didn't want the win streak. I mean, like I already gave you all the reasons. Like I wanted to just get better at Billy. So once the win streak was gone, you know, I kind of just played loose. I 8 stage, like every lobby was just going for cool shit. Like I wasn't trying to win every game. Now let's take a look at some clips and some games from these last 18 games. We'll kind of just scatter through them really quick, and then we're gonna watch the last 2 games. Partially because they're the last 2 games, so let's look at them. And the other part of it is 2 people in my chat did one of those, you know, Twitch channel point redemptions for no perks and no add-ons. So I actually was perkless and add-onless for the last 2 games, which let me tell you, I mean, this build up to game 100, like couldn't have been more intense. Like game 100 was just this super intense, everything we could have asked for. To be fair, I didn't really have like a notion of starting to play this game. Like I knew this game existed. I decided to see if it'd be fun for content. And then I was like, yeah, I could definitely start enjoying this game. There we go. Okay, I can hit this curve back to back, chat. I can hit this curve back to back. They're gonna stumble on each other. Oh, can I hit this? Oh my god, I can hit this. Chat, I'm hitting everything on this map. Why is Gideon Meat Plant the map that I'm hitting everything? Is it a hot take? It is a hot take. Chat, I don't like that song. In fact, I think Nirvana is insanely overrated. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there's any Nirvana fans here. That shit is so overrated. Dramaturgy. How did I not have that? How did I not hit that? I've hit the same curve 3 times. Did she just send that? You? No! What am I doing? I'm trolling. Bro, what am I doing? Sit down. We're on Suffo 1 too. Suffo's not an easy map to play. Suffo is so fucking easy to play, bro. This map's insanely easy. Suffo is actually, it's unironically a difficult map. What are you doing? Don't even try to sabo that. What are you doing, gamer? I think this gamer's trying to bait a chase. Which means if they're gonna try to bait a chase, it means they're gonna be stupid the whole game, which means I'm not gonna even do that. They're just gonna like troll the whole game. Ooh, I could've had that. First time I see a different killer as can. Different, wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm confused by the sentence. Pretty nice. That was first try too. Let's go. It's like where Ear Crow's offering, then got RPD. Yeah, both of those suck. You're kind of just gonna take an L either way. You're kind of just screwed. Honestly, neither side of that's gonna be good. Unless you're like a stealth killer, then RPD can actually work for you. Oh my god, Nia, you are counting your blessings. No, don't go to that side, because I actually can't. Never mind, I figured it out. I couldn't actually get around because of the machine. Bro, this Nia is having a bad game right now. Jesus Christ. W Curse, thank you. That gonna work 18th. 6 weeks of blowing off. Why'd you get 6 weeks off, by the way? Out of curiosity. Why'd you get 6? Time to go for it. Oh! I am fucking steaming this game. Yes. Yes. Insanely clean game. Paternity leave. Oh yeah, I forgot you had another kid. Oh yeah. Congrats again, man. I forgot about that. And congrats, my guy. Yo, chat, insanely clean game right now. I'm crackhead Billy right now. She just Kobe'd! Bro, I'm hitting everything, and then she just Kobe's. And then Renato DCs. What? Close. There she is. What the hell? Big 180. That was so beautiful. So gorgeous. The DS? DS maybe? Chat, that might have been my cleanest Billy game ever. Like, I literally didn't miss, like, anything that game. I don't think I missed a single curve attempt that game. And I hit a 180. Go up top? Yeah, I figured you're going on stairs. Woo! Can I make it through this? Wow. Yeah, I like that out of me. Yeah. That's like my 3rd snipe of this game where they have endurance. Ooh, that actually can hit. I peek IRL and ask him for his autograph and he's gonna call me stinky. Fucking true and real. That would have hit if the gen wasn't there. Well, I'm gonna do something cool though. Wait, we're on Wretched. I meant to S-curve the tree. Ooh. Wait, did she go in a locker? Her aura disappeared really quick. Fuck me. Her aura disappeared super fast. Okay, I made up for it. I meant to S-curve around the tree. And then I didn't pay attention to where she went in the locker because I was looking at the people on the left because it was Alucard and Renato. And then she's just in the other locker. No way, right? No way, right? Not having engravings. And I'd have hit that if I had a turning add-on, which you guys robbed from me. I've been robbed. Robbed. Absolutely scammed and robbed. Get sanctumed. Like, I got sanctumed. I forgot that this is the newer sanctum. Or no, this is the newer sanctum with Shaq in the other corner. Because usually it's over there. Yo, chat, I can't see anyone with barbecue and chili. Where'd all the survivors go? Are they hacking? They have to be hacking. By the way, that stunned me, by the way. By the way, that stunned me. That pallet hit me. That pallet was a connection, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she went wide. You think your next 100 games killer will be? If I do another one, it's gonna be on Wesker. If I do another 100 games, it'll be on Wesker, but I'm not sure if I'm doing another one yet. Is there a vault there? There's not a vault there. Holy fuck, he just faked that there was a... I couldn't see it. I've had BAM for so long that I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm not scared anymore. I'm a little scared. You're not getting that window. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared anymore. That's a bump? Nah, no way that's a bump. Nah, no way. No way that's not a down. Okay, I need to get Hattie to come pull. No, I messed up. If you body block, I'm gonna get you out of the game. Is that a fucking... Oh my god. All right, you body blocked off a hook. I'll go for it. I don't care. SB. That's fine. Gaming. Shit, she didn't fall for it. Heckin' love tunneling. Is she gonna take a hit for her? You gonna drop pallet for her? Uh-huh. Boo! Who could have seen them going wide there and predicting the vault timing? Oh, that'd be me, chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Most humble, non-egotistical guy ever. Trust, I don't have an ego. Yo, chat. First, no perk, no add-on game. Kind of dubbing. The cheater. Yeah, okay, bro. First, no perk, no add-on game. Kind of going all right. I mean... It's not over. Actually, I'm gonna hit this curve on this Hattie, and then it's just over. I'm gonna go, huh, and then, Actually scammed. Did she use OTR? 480. I gotta get 20 bumps in this last game. Well, I guess, potentially 20 bumps. She's dead. She gave me pallet control. She's dead. You guys have been praying for the 500 bumps the whole stream. SMH my head, chat. SMH my head. For a perfect map for 100, it's gonna be Cold Tower. I heckin' love Cold Tower. Heckin' love Cold Tower. Oh. Okay, so 1, we're gonna be sweating during the event right now. This is gonna be a sweaty game. 2, I dodged a bullet with that sack. Wait, no. What's the, if it's an indoor map, I didn't dodge a bullet. Okay, I still dodged a bullet with Springwood. Batum, whatever. Oh no, what map am I gonna get instead of Batum? Who brings a Batum offering during the event? What are we doing? Guys. Fucking Blood Moon event. I called it! I hecking love Cold Tower. Wait, where'd they go? They didn't send it. Oh shit, they're still here. Calm Spirit. Love that because I love the sound of Calm Spirit when they just drop. So we're all just stealthing, I see. Did I just see someone to my right? I think these guys are just gonna gift me a free win. I see someone else too. Come on, let me snipe you. Yeah, are you the one that brought the Batum offering? Was that you? Are you the gamer that thinks this is all cute? Like what if I had you guys for the other 99 games, I would be 99-0 right now. Bro, what are we doing? Don't bump last game. So everyone's stealthing me out and hiding edge map. I didn't even see her till the last second. This is the stupidest game 100. This is so anticlimactic. What are these people doing? Give me a fight. And there's just stealthing for insta pulls. Give me a fight, please. Holy shit. American see sniping. American sniping over here. Bro, what? Okay, he's saying once you get to 500 bumps. Are you teabagging me? Nah. After how stupid you've played in the beginning here. I hate this video game. This video game's stupid. All right, yeah, nice teabagging. I'm glad all three of your chases lasted not even 3 seconds combined. Okay, bro. All right, don't let me snipe you. Okay, oh, if I had purple boot, he's getting sniped there. If I had purple boot, that was gaming. Oh my god. Hold on, chat, I'm sending this. Oh, I wish. Pure cinema. Is this pure cinema? Is this pure cinema right now? I don't know, man. This is pure cinema, though. Woo! Why did I let go of my saw? I actually could have made that. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Why didn't I believe in myself? Why didn't I believe? Did you try? Wait, where'd you? Oh shit! What the hell? Oh my god, bro. She had lobbies like this one. I wish that my other lobbies were like this one. I've played like 30 bully squads during these 100 games, and now I just got some gamers. I guess not. Ooh. Really? He's gonna vault it. He's just gonna panic vault it. Nah. Okay, I'm trolling right now. Nah, I'm letting them do gens. Hold on. Chat, why am I trolling? Someone tell me to stop trolling. Hey. Can someone yell at me to... Okay, it's over. Never mind. Hold it. And vault out. Chat, I have such a good idea. I'm cooking. Chat, I'm cooking. Wait, I was gonna try to 180 that. Where are you going? Hey. Chat, I'm actually cooking right now. I have such an insanely good idea. Chat, do you want me to keep cooking? Hold on. Oh, it's so good. What? Oh, you actually make that. Interesting. Where do you send it to? You do send it to there. Good S-curve. Good S-curve. Beautiful. Beautiful S-curve gaming. All right, chat. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Chat, tell me if I should do my idea. Tell me if I should do my idea. Yes or no? Do you guys like my idea? Please tell me if you like it or actually no, I'm not. No, it's gonna mess up the stats. Do it. Do it. Do it. Should I do my idea? No. But cookie, not gonna lie. Okay. Chat. Hold on. I need to check something. All right, chat. 484. 485. 488. Bet you guys figured it out. 489. 497. I was gonna edge it at 499. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, I was gonna do it. Hey, that's fine. I'm not gonna count those bumps in the actual bump stats, chat. I'm not gonna count them in the actual bumps because that's gonna mess up the stats for the video. We can't do that. I told you game 100 was great and worth the wait. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I had to build it up. I mean, like, there was like 30 bully squads throughout these 100 games. There was a lot of map offerings and gen rushers, and we finally get to game 100. I have no perks, no add-ons. It's supposed to be a tough game, and like, what the fuck was it a Hattie? I think it was a Hattie. Who are you teabagging? Have you seen how you've been like just, oh my, okay, I don't want to harp on him too hard, but it was just like, I really wanted like a good game for game 100. And then it was just like it was one of those games where, you know, you're just trying not to get an ego, but you say to yourself, why am I in a lobby with these people? On a real note though, won both perkless add-onless games with ease, playing really confident. I mean, like massive improvement. Like I have no perks, no add-ons, what was my worst killer 5 days ago. And it was just kind of like, yeah, okay. So for the first 25 games, I went 17-8 with 77 out of 100 kills and 147 bumps, which is 5.8 bumps per game. For games 26 to 50, I went 22-3 with 85 out of 100 kills and 124 bumps, which is 4.96 bumps per game. For games 51 to 75, I went 22-3 again with 90 out of 100 kills and then 105 bumps with only 4.2 bumps per game. And then for games 76 to 100, I went 20-5 with 82 out of 100 kills. I had 107 bumps, which is only 4.28 bumps per game. Even though the stats are a bit worse on the last day numerically, obviously, like I said, I mean, once I lost the streak, it was like kind of going autopilot. I just didn't care as much. I actually was still feeling mechanical improvement with Billy. I was kind of just going for a lot of dumb things and playing really loose. So I'd still say day 5, I felt a massive leap of improvement. So now for my final thoughts. First off, it is really great to get this killer off of my shoulders. I only have like 1 or 2 other killers that give me that same feeling of like, oh God, this is not gonna be good. The second thing, like I said, guys, don't be afraid to explore your weaknesses because putting yourself in bad situations is the only way you're actually gonna improve. Yet again, not in DBD, not just in DBD, not just in life, not just in video games, we'll get there, but in life. And another thing with the don't be scared to explore your weaknesses, I mean, this one will be more DBD specific because this is DBD advice, I guess. I did 100 games all on stream on my worst killer. And like, obviously, and it's a killer where like, if you fail, you know, you bump and it's just like, haha, idiot bump, which, oh, my chat did a great job at counting the bumps and laughing every time I bumped. Yeah, you guys did. Good job, guys. But in all seriousness, obviously, this isn't like a comfortable position to put yourself in, but who cares? You're trying to get better. If you're afraid to play Oni, which is a killer I'm very confident with, he's fucking difficult to play in the beginning. The only way you're gonna get better is by accepting that things are gonna be tough and then putting yourself in an uncomfortable position and improving. So you saw what I did. I want this to be somewhat of an example of don't be afraid. It's only going to get better. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're at this point in the video, seriously, thank you, because I know this is going to be like at least an hour, I'd assume. But yet again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.